Just as these horoscopes are published, you have hours left to choose your tuition rate, as low as just $5 a class, to learn from these incredible astrologers at SYNCHRONICITYUniversity.com. Programs are starting the first week of January. You want to get in on this now. Brilliant astrologers like Cameron Allen, Stormy Grace, and all these other incredible people you see here. Join us at SYNCHRONICITYUniversity.com. Learn more, sign up now. Links are in the description below. Hello, fabulous superstar Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of January 2024. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. It is a remarkable astrological month, without a doubt. Big moves happening in the sky now. Boy, is this a very special time. We have powerful energies playing out, and they actually start just before the month begins. New Year's Eve is when Jupiter goes direct. And Jupiter is going direct for you in your opposite sign. This has to do with partnerships of all kinds, including professional alliances. There's a strong love connotation to a lot of the things playing out in your chart now, though I'll talk about that just a little bit later. For now, though, focusing in on professional alliances, Jupiter going forward helps you to feel like something within you and something within particular alliances is finally able to move towards a more optimistic sense of circumstance. As a result of the people you're aligned with, you might find yourself welcoming in more opportunities, whether that's shared opportunities for prosperity or professional gains being made. It is as a result of whom you're aligned with that you're able to make tremendous gains and just welcome in positive overall energy, hopeful energy now. On the 1st of January, Mercury goes direct, and it goes direct in a financial part of your sky. And I feel like this is about gaining valuable insights into money you earn and money that you spend. For other Scorpios, this is going to be more oriented around self-love and self-esteem. But keep in mind that as Mercury goes forward, at least for the first few days, it's hanging tight, this connection with Neptune, which does suggest that you might be seeing things more pessimistically than they actually are. And so there's this delicate balance that I actually think many Scorpios understand, where you want to be honest with yourself, but also have enough optimism to know that whatever the circumstance is, you can work towards transforming those circumstances. Sometimes it starts by that very acknowledgement. And so give yourself a few days before making sweeping changes in your life at this time, especially where it comes to how you earn your money and how you spend your money. It is going to be on the 27th that Uranus in your opposite sign goes direct. This is huge. Uranus changing directions is always a wake-up call. It is seeing things clearly and starkly and honestly. And you are looking at another person, a one-on-one alliance in your life, more clearly than you have in a while in some way. And it could be a massive game changer for you now. In many ways, Uranus going direct is very all or nothing. Either what you're seeing now helps you to feel that much more like connections accelerate, or they might just separate very quickly at this time. Remember, where you are oriented around truth, who is good for you, who is clear with you, will stay, but who isn't, won't. Either way really is okay. You're moving towards, and have been moving towards, really since 2018, from the time that Uranus first stepped into your opposite sign, and is going to be speaking to this part of the sky right into 2026. Well, it is a journey of getting more clear with yourself about whom you're aligned with and what kind of people you deserve to be aligned with. Where there's mutual respect, those connections grow stronger. Now, once Uranus goes direct, all major planets will be direct going forward from here until the 1st of April. So this suggests it's kind of like all systems forward, all systems go is what we have here. It can be an exhilarating time and an exciting time. Stay open to the possibilities now, because in many ways, it's you that may feel like, as a result of what's happening with your alliances with others, you are moving forward. And as a result of you being able to look at your relationship with yourself, with self-love and self-esteem, you're able to have a deepening understanding, a more clear understanding about who you are and the things that you value within yourself. Now, outside of these big momentous changes and shifts of energy, we of course have important lunar events taking place. On the 11th of the month, we will have this month's new moon. And this new moon takes place in a part of the sky for you that has to do with communication, conversation. It's synchronicity and spontaneity. It also has to do with the siblings, cousins, and neighbors in your life. And so Pluto isn't too far away from this new moon, which does suggest that there's a sense here of whatever's happening. It holds a certain intensity or transformative quality in your life now. Everything from the letters you're getting to the information you're receiving to those spontaneous synchronistic interactions with other people. At the same time, we have supremely harmonious connection playing out with Uranus and this new moon, and a harmonious connection to Neptune. That Uranian energy suggests that things could change very quickly, very fortunately. And so the letters and information you're getting, they bring a lot of promise with Neptune, but also a lot of delight and positive change with Uranus. Those random conversations you find yourself in, they may end up aligning you with people in new ways that you hadn't anticipated, which broadens your prospects. It could be now that siblings, cousins, and neighbors have some very good news, fresh beginnings playing out that may or may not have to do with your life directly, but make you happy nonetheless. At this new moon, you might be entering into key negotiations or signing contracts on a matter that feels like it lifts your spirit, is important to you, and feels like it moves you towards greater positivity as well. So there's so much to look forward to with this powerful energy. On the 25th of the month, we have this month's full moon. Now, this full moon takes place at the top of your sky, having to do with career, social standing, life purpose. It has to do with visibility, and it has to do with what it is that you understand as a legacy and destiny worth pursuing and aligning with. And so what we have here is a full moon, which already brings a lot of emotion to the surface, opposite Pluto. Now that's where it gets tricky. Your modern ruling planet, Pluto, opposite a full moon adds that much more intensity, but it can also bring with it power struggles and also a feeling of unfairness. And I'm so sorry to say, but it does happen. What I can promise you is that there's something deeply honest and authentic about what is revealed at this time. If it is that you have certain relationships with bosses or people in positions of authority where you feel them to be toxic, I'm so sorry to say, but that is possibly going to kick up at this time. Now, the great thing is, as it kicks up, it helps you to reach a moment of personal honesty about what has brought you to this point, whether or not this career path is for you, where it is that you might desire change, and where it is there might be other opportunities for you that, even if it challenges you, it might be worth pursuing. Also possible with this is you feel as if there are new career-related opportunities or opportunities that align you with life purpose, but they come with some kind of strings. Again, I'm sorry to say, but those strings might be in terms of the time you have to spend, maybe the people who you're going to be around, but you really have to weigh your options carefully. Chances are, whatever opportunities do present themselves to you now, while they hold a lot of promise, they may actually ask for a lot from you, more than you are anticipating. And what I mean by that is they may ask for a lot of your energy, a lot of your peace, a lot of your peace of time, a lot of your dedication, a deep dedication at that. Now, if it's worth it to you, you will know and you will be all in. But that really is it. You may have to be all in. But if it is that you're able to see the pros and cons, if it is that the cons are too much, you're going to be able to be honest with yourself about that as well. Regardless, though, you are going to be able to recognize the opportunities in whatever is taking place for you as part of figuring out the next best steps for you where it comes to your alignment with a higher, more loving vision for your life. Now, where it comes to matters of love, it is all about Jupiter and Uranus in your opposite sign going direct. If ever there was energy that said things move forward in love very favorably to you, this really would be it. For those of you open to meeting someone new, I think Jupiter going forward brings hope. It also brings options in love. It brings a certain sense of optimism that allows you to engage others with a lightness that allows love to happen that much more. But it's Uranus going direct that could be love taking you very much by surprise and moving very quickly at this time. Now, Uranus going forward in your opposite sign, that is a different kind of energy. It's an energy of things moving very quickly, a surprise energy as well. You could be connecting with someone brand new through very quick circumstances, and things could accelerate very quickly at that time. For those of you just starting to date someone, all this energy of Jupiter and Uranus says that it's all about moving towards partnership. If that potential is there, you will know it and the connection will leap forward, in some cases very quickly. Jupiter brings hope and optimism as part of that understanding of where you could be going with this person, and it helps you to see the best, the most optimistic side of them. But Uranus going forward accelerates the journey forward. But if this really is not the person for you, Uranus going direct in your opposite sign will have you going another way very quickly. If it is the person for you, I mean, Uranus going direct here could have you like eloping. That's how quickly things might move now. And for those of you in an established bond, well, I do love how the energy leaps forward, in particular with these planets going direct. Jupiter going direct brings with it healing energy and good news for your established bond. Now, it might just be great things happening in your partner's life and you're really happy for them, but it could be with the relationship itself. And the same can hold true with Uranus going direct, but Uranus is more a principle of change. And it could be changes taking place with your connection to each other, ideally feeling a sense of leaping forward, feeling a greater sense of mutual respect, accelerating the connection and how deep it runs very quickly with Uranus direct. However, if it is that you are not in the right relationship for you, and if it is that you have felt that way, those are two different things. What I will say is, because Uranus is oriented around truth, the truth is revealed around your partnership and the real nature of it and what's really going on. If it is that whatever truth is revealed makes you realize this isn't what you thought, that could either mean that you've been seeing it more negatively and now you realize you don't have to do that anymore and you feel that much more free to love this person. Or it could be that you thought everything was great and now some truth comes out and it has you seeing the relationship completely differently in some way. This can also represent a rebellious streak that shows up in your partner, which may or may not have anything to do with the relationship itself, but in some way might make an impression on you. Regardless, though, Uranus, being an outer planet, has a strong part of it associated with fated events. Occurrences happen seemingly out of nowhere. They move through life very quickly and they have the potential to change everything, including your established bond. But if your established bond is good, it can only get better. What I love about this month for you, there's so much here. It's a powerful and meaningful astrological moment. I am going to say, I love all these direct planets. I think that that is a very big deal. The fact that all planets are going to be direct by the time we get to the end of the month. fully 2 planets are going to be going direct in your opposite sign. One on New Year's Eve, just before the month begins, but you are feeling it strongly as we begin this month. And then, of course, Uranus going direct as well on the 27th. These energies come together powerfully in terms of your one-on-one alliances with other people. You're seeing those alliances differently in some way. And where alliances are good, they grow stronger, more hopeful, more optimistic, more honest, and more clear navigating forward from here. Well, thank you so much for watching. You can get a video like this each and every week for as low as just $3 a month with Choose Your Membership Rate at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com, where you get expanded exclusive horoscopes, access to a monthly live party event online. Higher tiers get you things like all access passes to Synchronicity University events, consultations with me, and so much more. All of this in the Superstar space at NadiyaShahSuperstars.com. Links are in the description below. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Enjoy.